user input. Okay, our next topic is user input. So here's the program. Okay, as you can see from the previous example, we only have an output. Okay, but then now we are going to add an interaction, which is the user will input a certain value or character. Okay, so here's the program. So from the previous example, okay, these are just cout. Okay, and then these are the output with new lines. Okay, so the output here is a single uh, line text, while providing the new line functions. Okay, you will have certain sets of new lines. Okay, now proceeding with the user input. Okay, as you can see, there are double forward slashes here. Okay, so these are called comments. So whenever you see a double forward slash with a certain text, so these are just comments, okay, which are not included in the program. So it's just an explanation on what this line is intended to be. Okay, you see, and then here for line 8, okay, so value taken from user. Okay, so there's a cin. Okay, and then cout. So number is displayed on the screen, so input is coming from the user. Okay, you yourself. Let us talk about this again. Cout together with the insertion operation. So insertion operation is linked together with the cout function. Okay, so the insertion operator is used with the cout statement, which is used to send the result to an output device. So the insertion operator is used to insert the contents of a variable on its right to the object on its left. Okay, while the insertion operation, okay, the extraction operator, I mean, okay, so it's used to with the cin statement. So this is the extraction. So it is always used together with the cin statement. So the purpose of this operator is to get data as input from the user. Okay, so the extraction operator is used to extract data from an input device through the cin object and assign it to a variable on its right. So assign it to a variable to its right. So here is the variable is num, simply stands for number. Okay, so this program, okay, will prompt the user to enter a or to type a certain number, okay, and then display the output on the screen. So I'll just explain some of these lines. So like for example, line 6, okay, int, then num. Okay, so in this line, the keyword int, okay, represents the integer data type that can only take numeric values. So the variable num, okay, or some variables, you can use single letter like a, b, c, okay, or I, j, k, or two letters, NA, NB, NC, and so on, or three letters, four letters, and so on. Okay, and then these are just names or name given to the memory locations that are used to store the integer values assigned to them. So under line 7, okay, cout, type a number. Okay, So this is an output statement that causes the string type A number to be displayed on the screen. So the identifier cout is a predefined object of an output string. So it is attached to an output device, which is usually a screen. Then the insertion operator is known as the uh, output operator, which is used to send the string and a type A number to the object cout. Okay, line 8, so cin, and then extraction operator. Okay, so this is an input statement that is used to read a number from the user. So in this line, okay, under line 8, the identifier cin is a predefined object of an input stream that is connected to an input device, usually keyboard. Okay, and the operator, okay, which is known as the extraction or an input operator that is used to extract value from an input device. So the value which is entered by the user from an input device called keyboard is stored in the uh, variable num. Okay. Now for the cout, then extraction operator. So your number is, okay, so under this line 9, okay, the line is used to display the string your number is, okay, and also the value of the variable num. Okay, so the number is displayed on the screen. Okay, I'll just run this one, okay, or just compile and run. Let's see, there's error. Okay, so there are no errors as you can see here. So the output is type A number. Okay, so that is the first statement here. So I'll just place a number here, let's say 50, any number that you want. Okay, then after inputting that value, I could press enter. So that meaning I have accepted the value of 50. Okay, so the 50 is my input that is placed under the integer, okay, number. Okay, then the output is your number is 50. Okay, let me try to run it again. Okay, file run, then wait, then I'll just run. So I'll just type a number, let's say 15, then enter. So your number is 15. Let's try this in main, then inside the main int I'll just change this integer, let's say a. Okay, then under input, okay, integer should be, this should be also similar to a, and this will be also similar to a. Okay, I'll just execute, compile and run. Okay, oops, there's a highlight. Okay, now I'll just execute, compile, and then run. Okay, type in number, let's say 50. Your number is 50. So as you can see, integers, let's say I have praise here, I just return them to num, then this will be num, and let's say that is a. Okay, let us exit, compile. Okay, so there's an error, as you can see there's an error. Okay, underline 9, error. What is error? Error is a is not declared in this scope for the main function. So the declared value for the integer is num, so it should be similar to this value. Okay, then let us try to compile it again. Okay, so there are no errors. You can run. Okay, type value 7. Okay, so your output number, so the number is 7.